Rebel Force Radio.
Here's Ewan McGregor on Jimmy Kimmel Live talking about his voice being in The Force Awakens.
Most people, by the way, don't know that you are, I learned this today, I didn't realize this, that you're in
Ex-heroin addict. Oh, no, sorry.
In the new Star Wars movie.
Yes.
Which...
Yes.
How many people have seen that? Now, how many of you remember seeing you in the movie? Okay, now you...
they just really gave themselves away.
They're lying, yeah, you're lying. Because you're a voice in the movie.
Yes, I recorded a line for it. It was very late in the day. I'd been waiting for the call to come for 2 years.
Oh, really?
It's like, maybe they've lost my agent's phone number or something. And then I got a call just shortly before it was released by JJ, and he asked me to come in, and he said, I'd love you to be a part of it and love you to be in it. And there's a sequence where we can use a voice, like we hear Obi-Wan Kenobi's voice coming from the distant reaches of the Force, or wherever it does come from.
Okay.
And so I was like, yeah, I would love to be in it. I've just been waiting for your call. And I went in, and I was able to see some of it before anybody else had seen it, and I was very impressed. And yes, I recorded a line for it.
And they did a melding of
Yes.
your voice and Alec Guinness's voice.
The line is, Rey. Hang on, I've got to try and channel him again.
Yeah.
Rey, these are your first steps. These are your first steps. But they got Alec Guinness to do Rey, which is extraordinary because he's not alive anymore. But they found...
JJ is really impressive. Yeah.
Amazing what they can do these days. But they found, they got a line of him as Obi-Wan Kenobi saying afraid, and then they just cut the A and the D off it, and they got the Rey. And then they used that. So Alec Guinness is saying Rey, and then I say these are your first steps.
All right. We're going to put it to the test.
I love that story. And this is a story, Jason, that we heard. You do hear a little bit of Yoda during that sequence. You hear Luke yelling out, no, from that moment in Empire. And you hear Obi-Wan say at the end, Rey, these are your first steps. Now, the cool part is they asked Ewan McGregor to come in and do the line, as you heard Ewan just explain. But after they recorded Ewan, they were working on editing the dream sequence, if you want to call it a dream sequence. Brian Burke, a longtime Bad Robot collaborator and one of the producers on the film, as we know, surprised Abrams one day with the gift of a single word. Obi-Wan Kenobi's voice saying the name Rey. JJ said, that's cool. Is that the thing from Ewan McGregor? And Brian said, no, they took the line from Alec Guinness saying, afraid.
Come here, my little friend. Don't be afraid.
Yep, that's it, all right.
Come here, my little friend. Don't be afraid.
So, okay, so there we have Alec Guinness saying...
Don't be afraid.
Afraid. Let's isolate that. Can you hear that okay, Jason?
I can hear it great.
So let's...
Afraid?
Afraid. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've been wanting to deconstruct this for a while. So I've really, saved it for this show. So here I have my editing software open.
Don't be afraid.
Okay, there's afraid.
Afraid.
All right, let's isolate the word afraid.
Afraid.
Yeah.
Afraid. Afraid.
All right, easy enough, right? So let's just take away the A and the F. And let's just take it to the end here. You know, they had it better than I did. They had the dry vocal tracks. I'm getting some music here on this and everything, but let's just see what I can do. Here's afraid.
Sure.
So I've removed the A and the F. What do we get?
Afraid. Afraid. Afraid.
Are you in raid or
Raid. Yeah.
Raid.
All right, like bug spray.
All right, let's take away that D. And let's hear it now.
Afraid.
Well, it's a little clipped, so I don't like that. I'm gonna loosen it up just a little bit.
Afraid. Afraid.
All right, so what I can do then is I can sort of fade out the end of Rey, or Raid, as we're hearing. And then I'm going to put this, here, let's just see what I got right now.
Afraid. Afraid.
All right, I think we're getting closer.
Oh, yeah, it sounded like Rey.
Afraid. Afraid. Afraid.
All right, now what they did, they added a lot of reverb to it and stuff. Let me just isolate this track here real quick. I'm going to bounce it off into its own track so I can get away from all the other dialogue. There it is.
Pray, pray.
Okay, now see, there's that music and everything. I'm gonna remove that at the end, and I'm gonna add some reverb here. Let's go to the old effects and add on some reverb, as they like to call it. And I gotta boost that volume a little bit, and I gotta fade out that reverb right there at the end. And let's see what it sounds like.
Pray. Pray, 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 pray.
These are your first steps.
Pray,
There it is. That's
the
is it.
one. All
That's the
right.
one.
pray.
There it is.
Right.
So you could have given that to JJ. It didn't take Brian Burke.
Look at that. What did that take me? About a minute?
Pray,
Yeah.
Ray. So Alec Guinness in The Force Awakens, even for just one word.
pray, pray, pray,
I'm sorry, the projector's busted.
Ray.
It's-
pray, pray, pray.
Imagine being stuck in that screening. But so how cool is that? You know, that was really exciting for me. I've been wanting to deconstruct that for a long time. So, yeah, a long way to go from come here, my little friend. Don't be afraid. And then, yeah, just really clever and very cool the way they did that.
Pray,